Hey guys, it's Lexi, and for this video, I will be comparing a makeup base of Philippine local makeup brands and high-end international makeup brands so that we can debunk that high-end is always better, which I do not believe. And I kind of want to see how this would look like to myself. This is something I'm like interested in. Like, I don't know what's going to be better. And like, the thing is with my makeup in general, obviously I mix up both local and high-end makeup. I don't do like, oh, I'm gonna do a full face of high-end today, I'm gonna do a full face of local makeup today. Like, it's all just random, like whatever I feel. But yeah, I'll be surprising myself too. So anyway, yeah, let's get to it. Notice how my brows and my lashes are done already. It's cause I don't have anything high-end for the two of them. So like, it's, I don't know, it's not really worth comparing for me because the whole point of this video is to compare the makeup base, and I think we could just like leave the brows and the lashes. I would also want to point that I wouldn't be comparing the longevity because I don't know. We will just be looking at how the makeup sits on the skin, but longevity-wise, I don't know. Because for one, for high-end, I'll be using the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, and I haven't tested that yet. But it is very famous though. People always say, oh my gosh, the Charlotte Tilbury is the best setting spray. It's the most long-lasting. It sits well on the skin. So yeah, let's see about that. But I have tried the local setting spray. But so anyway, so as a primer, I'm using a fixing spray. Might be mixing up a fixing and a setting spray. From my understanding, fixing spray is good for prepping the skin and stuff, and the setting spray is what's going to make your makeup last all day. And so these are basically my primers already. On my left will be the Philippine local makeup, and on my right will be the high-end. First, let's start off with the strokes, which is local. It's like very minty and it's hurting my eyes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whew. Yeah, but I like the feeling though. I like the mintiness of it. And on my right, I will be using the MAC Fix Plus spray. This is the lavender scent. I love this so much. And we're gonna let this dry first. Okay, it's dry now, so let's start with the foundation. So for the local makeup side, I will be using Strokes again, the Soft Veil Filter Foundation. And I'll just directly apply this to the skin. Probably just like do one pump first. Blending it out. This is probably my favorite local foundation. Essie would have been my favorite, but the thing is, it makes my skin oil up so quickly. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm the only one going through that same experience with the Essie foundation. Are y'all seeing how good that sits on my skin? Do y'all see that? What the hell? Okay, now time to use the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation on my right side. Okay, this is the stroke side, and this is the NARS side. Okay, now let's move on to concealer. I usually use a color corrector first, but since I don't have high-end color correctors, I'll just go straight into concealer. So I will be using the Get Ready With Me Radiance Tint for the local side and the Huda Beauty Concealer for the high-end side. So I'm gonna put this Get Ready With Me first, and I'll let this sit first. Same with the Huda Beauty Concealer. I usually put concealer on my nose, but how are we supposed to compare that? I guess I'll just put the Get Ready With Me one. Just disregard how it's sitting on the nose. Okay, I think we can blend this now. I'm starting with the Radiance Tint first. Now, I'm blending the Huda Beauty Concealer. The thing with these two concealers, based from my observation, since they're both so full coverage, if you apply it and blend it immediately, the creasing would really go so bad. So what I like to do is, I like to let it sit for a bit, maybe around 1 minute, or if I feel like it's like long enough already. That's an advice that the CEO of Get Ready With Me Cosmetics gave when she was promoting the newly formulated Radiance Tint, and I would say it works. I'm blending this nose. Fuck, I think I put a bit too much. Y'all see how full coverage these concealers are? I shouldn't have put on my nose. Okay, whatever. Now, let's move on to bronzer. Okay, I think the formula of these two bronzers are the best to compare to each other because they are both cream in a stick form that blends into a powder finish, which I love so much. So, what I'm using is the Get Ready With Me Glam and Go stick and the Rare Beauty bronzer. I'll just put here. There. And I will blend this out already. Oop, okay, sunburn. I didn't realize how warm this bronzer is. I kind of want to get bronzers that are more on Bron Tour though. Influencers are saying the Get Ready With Me Glam and Go stick in the shade Creme Brulee is a Bron Tour shade, so I guess I should go check that out. But like, I think this is good still though. Okay, now Rare Beauty bronzer on my right side. This is Bron Tour shade. This is the shade I am looking for. Look at how good the shade is. Now contouring, I'm using Fenty Beauty for high-end and Vice for local. The Vice is a lot darker though than the Fenty, but they are both cool toned. Then Fenty for the right side. I really want to cover this pimple. I'm going to. I'm using the NARS concealer in the shade Macadamia to cover this because it's low-key bugging me. Why do I have a random pimple below my eyebrow? It's annoying. Now for liquid blush, I'll be using the Milk Tint in the shade Material Girl and Rare Beauty in the shade Grace. I know the shade is really different, but they're both pink and I kind of want to use a pink blush. The thing with cool toned blushes for me is that they always blend into being warm toned. Probably from my skin color. Like, you know, color theory and shit. I kind of want to put a bit more. Okay. There. Okay, now the Rare Beauty blush. Oh, side note, the Rare Beauty comes in two variants, the matte and the dewy variant. Like, depending on the shade. Like, there are some shades that are dewy and some that are matte. And this shade is unfortunately the matte variant, which I don't really like because as soon as you put it on your face, you'll have to blend it immediately because if it dries down, it's so hard to blend. So, yeah, we'll have to be quick in blending it. Putting that little because this blush is so freaking pigmented. I'll put a bit more. Actually, I haven't used this blush in such a long time. This blush shade specifically. I used to say back then that this is going to be my signature blush, but it ended up changing. I've grown out of the whole pink blush thing. Like, I still use pink blush, but now I'm more on like the warm pink blush. So I would say I'm still technically into pink blushes. What I meant by pink blush obsessed then is as in cool toned pink blushes. Like, I was really into the cool toned pink blushes, but now I've grown into loving warmer toned pink blushes now. I'm low-key getting so pissed at the Rare Beauty blush. It's low-key so patchy. Unlike the Milk Tint, like since it's a dewy finish, it's so seamless. But whatever. And do y'all also see how the color theory is doing its thing? If you look at these two blushes, they are completely different shades of pink, right? I can't describe shit, but do y'all see the difference, right? And like, look at its effect on my face, on my skin. Girl, it's amazing. Color theory is amazing. Anyway, nothing. It's just really cool. I'll just fix my concealer because we will be using setting powder now. We will be using the Get Ready With Me loose powder and the Huda Beauty loose powder. Let's start with the Get Ready With Me one. I'll be using a brush to apply it, and I'll start with my under eyes. You'll see how seamless that is. What the hell? And I'm using a bigger brush for the rest of my face. Look at how good that is. And now the Huda Beauty loose powder. I love the smell of this powder. Like, before I use it, I always smell it first because it's so freaking good. I could snort this like cocaine. I'm joking, y'all. Don't do drugs, especially cocaine and heroin. Yo, I just watched Wicked a few days ago and called me a softie, but I cried the shit out of it. And like, when I watched it, I get why Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande cry all the time during interviews and why musicals are so loved. While I was watching Wicked and like while I was hearing them sing, especially Elphaba, like whenever she would sing, I could really feel her emotions and how she's expressing what she's feeling through song. And I get the hype with musicals now. So good. And like, I know like people say this a lot, but like, no kidding, I cried so hard during Defying Gravity and I felt so freaking sad. Trigger warning, y'all, this is Wicked spoilers, just like skip through. But like, I have a question about Wicked. Why didn't, like, I don't get it, why didn't Glinda come with Elphaba? Like, I'm seeing people say that she was supposed to come but the guards took her, but some people are also saying that she really didn't want to go with Elphaba. And like Ariana Grande said that the reason why Glinda didn't go wasn't because she wasn't strong enough, but because she was strong enough to not go with Elphaba. Which I don't get. Like, why? Why didn't she just go with her best friend? They would both be unstoppable. I don't get it. Comment down below. Like, explain it for me, please. Why? Why? Like, that is an ongoing question for me every day. Like, every day I wake up and ask the same question. Why didn't Glinda come with Elphaba? That's all. Okay, let's go on. Do y'all see how good these two powders are? How freaking seamless my makeup is from these powders. The blush isn't blushing though because of the freaking Rare Beauty blush. Like, I'm hating on the matte variant of the Rare Beauty blush so much. I shouldn't have used it for this video. But like the dewy one though, I get the hype of it. Like the dewy Rare Beauty blush, I get the hype of it. But I haven't used that blush in such a long time. I didn't realize how patchy it made my makeup. But like, I don't think it's really going to affect the performance of the high-end side. Like, in fairness though, like the blush aside, my makeup is so freaking seamless. I won't be doing powder bronzer anymore because I ran out of my local powder bronzer. So let's move on to powder blush. For the local side, I'll be using the Get Ready With Me powder blush in the shade Nami. And then for the right side, I'll be using the Dior pink blush, which went really viral. I don't know why, because it is not pigmented at all, which I don't like. Like, you really have to dig in so much until you can get product. I like the shade though. I think I put a bit too much, but oh well, whatever. Now highlighter, I'm using the Lucky Beauty powder highlighter. Putting it in my inner corners, not my nose anymore, because I can't really compare it. Just use the same here. And then for my right side, I'm using the Dior highlighter. And I'll just use the white one as well. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I am putting Dior highlighter on top and then the Lucky Beauty at the bottom. There we go. And the now setting spray, I'm using the Issy and the Charlotte Tilbury one, which again, I do not know about the longevity. We will just see how good the makeup sits on the skin. We'll start with the Issy on this side. And then Charlotte Tilbury on the right side. I've never used this. Damn, that smells good. What the hell? Okay, we're gonna let this dry first. And then for the lips, I'll be using Sunny's on the left and Rhode on the right. We are done with the makeup. This makeup eats though. I will show this through the back camera so that y'all could look at it better. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. This is the local makeup side. As you can see, it was able to cover all the things I needed to cover on my face. And look at how freaking seamless that base is. Like, what the hell? And now this is the high-end makeup side. It just did the same. Like, look at how freaking seamless my base is. Like, they have both done their job equally good. Like, my makeup base for both local and high-end makeup is so freaking seamless. So yeah, I think this video just proved the fact that it doesn't matter if your makeup is high-end or local. If you know how to do your makeup properly, your makeup would always eat. It's all about the skill on doing makeup. It's not about, oh my gosh, I need to buy this high-end makeup because it's better than local for sure. I'm not saying you should stop buying high-end makeup, okay? Because as y'all see, I also buy high-end makeup. But like, yeah, if y'all don't have the budget for high-end makeup, just go with local makeup because local makeup is really good. The market of Philippine makeup brands is really expanding. There's so much options now of different kinds of makeup in the local market, which I am so happy about. Hashtag support local. And like, personally, I think local brands is good to use, especially in the Philippines, because especially Get Ready With Me Cosmetics, in my opinion, and Colorette, they focus on making their products Philippine weather friendly. So all the more reason of buying local makeup brands, because it's really targeting Filipinos and it knows what the Philippine weather is like. next. So yeah, that is all. I hope this makeup was insightful and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I haven't uploaded in a really long time. I know that. I miss doing makeup videos. I really do. But college freaking took all my time and my dignity, which is so annoying. But hashtag never stop fighting. Hashtag the grind never stops. I do want to make this a part-time thing though. Like, I really want to be very consistent in making makeup videos. So I will really try that for 2025. I'll need to learn how to really manage my time well, because I really enjoy doing this. Like, it's very fulfilling for me. And surprisingly enough, because like obviously, you know, you wouldn't want to watch your own videos and stuff, but like at some point I happen to watch my own videos and I really enjoy them. And as I'm watching them, like, a part of me is fulfilled, you know? So I really want to be consistent with this because I really enjoy this. But yeah, enough yapping. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really think I just bullshitted this video. I don't know. But like, I'll see you guys in the next video.